Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. I hope you guys are having fun as we're chilling in the Slifer Red Dorm. We're sort of with our crew, not quite in the schoolyard, just in the cafeteria at the moment. We were in the schoolyard at the start of the episode, and things didn't go very well there. We dueled against Masha and Rune with our spell counter deck, and yeah, Horus decks are dangerous, we already knew that, and unfortunately we weren't able to beat them. They had a good start, but then they started pulling out cards like Snack Steal, and yeah, pretty much Snack Steal, and that kind of ruined our chances of winning that duel. But we came into the cafeteria and at least picked up a couple of wins. We took on... who did we take on? Yuki? Was it Yumi first? I think it was Yumi. We dueled Aite, Yumi, Maki, and Corey. I'm trying to remember who was paired with who. We dueled Corey with our new deck. I know that much. I think it was Maki and Corey. I think we dueled Yumi and Aite first. What was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Yumi and Aite first. We dueled them with our Hamon/Uriah deck. Didn't need either card, as it turns out. And we managed to beat them thanks to Ring of Destruction, as always. It always seems to do something. Then we dueled Maki and Corey with our brand new Skill Drain deck. We didn't need Skill Drain, we just summoned a bunch of really powerful monsters. And that seemed to do the trick. And got ourselves another win. So 3 more duels coming up today. We're going to start off with Dante and Tristan, who are the only team in the cafeteria we haven't dueled yet. And then we're going to see who's in Chazz's room, and maybe we'll have a duel in Chazz's room where we'll have the home field advantage. And if not, I'm sure there's people hanging out in all kinds of other rooms as well. So that... hold on, just setting up something I forgot to do before. Okay, Dante. Alright, let's edit our deck first. We're going back to the top, and with our elemental heroes. I know Chazz probably won't enjoy that, but he doesn't really have a say in the matter. So Dante's Fire and Tristan's Labyrinth of Nightmare battle position changing deck. That's also a deck I'd be interested in making. Might have to stay tuned for that one. I want to rock. Rock. No, let me not get copyright striked for daring to sing a song. One and only Chazz. Don't let us down, Chazz. X-Head Cannon, I approve. You got 3 Ojamas in your hand, but as long as X-Head Cannon gets to stick around, we'll hopefully be okay. Rollout seems like it's a good card in theory, but it feels like Chazz never actually gets to use it, or there's never like the right circumstance. Okay, that's Abaki. That's weaker than X-Head Cannon. You got an equip spell? It does have an equip spell. Big Bang Shots. And yeah, well, that's Chazz's hand completely gone, basically. Since all he has left are Ojamas and Dimension Fusion. And unless something gets removed from play, Dimension Fusion is going to be useless. I'd take a Heavy Storm. Our Righteous Justice will actually do just fine. The question is, do I do it on Big Bang Shot or do I go for the face down card? Because I don't need... I could use United We Stand instead. We got Cool Little Haunted. Let's go with Elemental Hero Overheat. We'll take the risk. We'll use our Righteous Justice on Big Bang Shot. Maybe should have saved that for when I had more heroes on the field, but... Yeah, widespread ruin, okay. Yeah. Probably the wrong choice. It was cool to remove their monster from play. And we can bring back the heat if we need to. Okay, giant orc. I think I'd rather take the damage and then and Chazz can bring back the heat, or hopefully he brings back the heat. I'm going to leave it up to him and see what he does. Or he could have final attack orders or Labyrinth of Nightmare, something like that. Yep, Call of the Haunted. He'll probably go with X-Head Cannon actually, won't he? Yeah. The heat is better long term, but also, I guess if Chazz does draw more components, he can pull off some pretty good combos. Assuming X-Head Cannon doesn't somehow get destroyed. And it gets destroyed by a Mixture's Array. Alright, he's not gone for the swords. And they've got Premature Burial, so they can bring back Giant Orc. That's not too bad, because I don't think they'll be willing to attack with it. Although Dante could have another monster. He does. Another Abaki. Diojama and Orcatex. Okay, this is not good. We're not in a pleasant situation right about now. At least Orc gets switched into defense. Oh, we do have United We Stand, actually. That's not so bad. Giant Orc stuck in defense for another turn, so I think I will go for Abaki. We're going to lose 500 damage for that, but we're going to do that whenever Abaki was destroyed. Oh, an extra 200 damage. Hooray. Alright, well the music suggests that they're about to win, but unless you've got another giant orc in there. Have a face down card. Oh, that could be another Mixture's. Chazz does get a Destiny draw though. Labyrinth of Nightmare. Okay, so we've got to destroy Giant Orc soon. And we should burial while we can. Okay. I can get behind that. Elemental Hero of the Heat. That makes Lady Heat stronger. Oh no. Yep, okay. Well, it still makes Lady Heat stronger, but you're missing out a bit on the synergy by bringing back X-Head Cannon. I would have thought he'd know the Heat would come back with 2000 attack. And that would therefore be beneficial. And even with Labyrinth of Nightmare, we shouldn't be too worried about late and switching to defense mode. Okay, Dante, defend. Okay, let's tribute Ojama Green for... Can we use Miracle Fusion? We can use Miracle Fusion. But that only gets Inferno, which is weaker than the Lady Heat we have at the moment. The only other hero we have is Bastinatrix, so... Alright, well, we can use that later if we really need to, but we should win it all now. We'll tribute Ojama Green for Necroshade. This also makes Lady Heat even stronger. I hope 3700 attack will be enough to beat Dante's face down monster. Widespread Ruin. Okay. Okay, well, let's try and go for max damage then. Necroshade. Beat Solar Flare. And X-Head Cannon attacks directly, leaving them on 200. Oh wait, no. Wait, oh, I'm thinking about our life points. I was looking at the wrong ones. Well, I guess the same thing would have happened anyway. Now we can play Miracle Fusion. Now that the Heat and Lady Heat are both in the graveyard and not likely to serve much further use. Elemental Hero Inferno! And we'll do that in defense mode. Because Labyrinth of Nightmare will then switch it into attack mode during our end phase. Yeah, the only non-optimal monster there is X-Head Cannon, but we had to use it to attack, so it's okay. Please have no more traps left. Good. And now that I've removed... Alright, we don't have 2000 life points for Dimension Fusion. That would have been a sick combo. Z-Metal Tank is alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. XZ Tank Cannon's good. Which one do you destroy? Face down, spell or trap. Okay, so nothing at the moment. Still, high attack points. Necroshade beats Dream Clown, and Inferno and XZ Tank Cannon should end up the duel. Alright, they had us on the ropes for a little bit. But luckily I held on to my United We Stand, and that helped us turn the duel around. Oh well, you lost. It is what it is. Alright, Chazz, let's see if there's anyone in your room. And we'll switch over to Fusion. Just double check to see if there's any cards I might want to add. No, don't think so. Cool. Who's in your room this late, Chazz? We've got some intruders. We've got Joshua and Loggy, as well as Swin and Gyri. They're having a party in your room and you weren't invited, Chazz. You need to get revenge. We'll start off with Joshua and Loggy. 6 samurais and masks. We can take them. Alright, for the first time in this series, we are dueling with Chazz in Chazz's room. We better get some kind of advantage out of this. We won the rock, paper, scissors. Maybe that was tilted in our favour because Chazz knew where all the cameras were in his room, so he was able to see what they were planning. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it doesn't have to. We're in Chazz's room. Everything's Chazzed up. Okay, that's a good hand for Chazz. couple of Ojamas, but everything else is alright. V-Tiger Jet, Ring of Destruction, Giant Trunade. Yeah, we'll take it. The best Joshua can do, I guess, is get his Grandmaster out. But he's only got Nizashi. Well, actually, he could still have Grandmaster. Legendary Ebon Steed. Stronger, but not strong enough to beat V-Tiger Jet. You could have just let it go, Chazz. Like, our monster was not dying. And Legendary Ebon Steed dies instead, so... all you did was inflict an extra 200 damage. And waste a really good card. Hopefully it won't matter. Alright, well we have Bastinatrix and Clayman, so if we ever get something to fuse with, we can summon Rampart Blaster. Not sure what they've got face down, so go a little bit conservative and attack just with V-Tiger Jet. Nice. And I will set Clayman. Play these two face down. What about Curse of Dragon? Also to save, that would also save the Clayman in my hand, but maybe later instead. Okay, Dark Titan of Terror. Ooh, I thought you might. Mask of Brutality. Gives it 1000 attack. One of our traps was just Widespread Ruin, wasn't it? Yeah. Nice try, guy. Chazz once again has 3 Ojamas in his hand, but 2 blacks and 1 green, no yellow. He has switched Clayman into attack mode, which is questionable since we don't have any spells or traps to protect it. I guess V-Tiger Jet has so far proven strong enough. And whatever survives, I guess we could tribute for Curse of Dragon if we need to. Definitely want to tribute an Ojama, that's for sure. Ooh, he must have just drawn that Zangji. Yeah. Is he going for Clayman? He is going for Clayman. Yeah, that wasn't a good trade, Chazz. You dealt 800 damage, we took 1000, and we lost the monster. But it shouldn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. We shall tribute Ojama Black for Curse of Dragon. And we shall attack with said Curse of Dragon. Mask of Weakness. Well, you might have something like that. Which is why I have 7 Tools of the Bandit. That was important, because we didn't have much else to be able to deal with that Zangji, apart from, I guess, switching V-Tiger Jet to defense, but even that would only have been short term, because when there are over 6 Samurai, Zangji just pops anything it attacks. So, yeah, that was an important 7 tools. Compulsory Evacuation Device could probably win us the duel. Like, whatever log he summoned, we can just bounce back to his hand and then attack the game. Or he'll play Snatch Steal and we just take our Curse of Dragon back. Yeah, I think I'll take that back, thank you. Yeah, we thwarted everything they've done so far. I'm pretty happy with this. And Chazz can just put another Ojama down for me to tribute to bring Curse of Dragon back. Zed Metal Tank. Okay, they don't fuse, so he can just attack. Giant Trunade. Yeah, pretty smart. I mean, we won't win this turn, but we should be able to win on my turn, and then we've got rid of those trap cards, which Logi probably won't have another chance to play, because they should be dead by then. Look, I think Joshua's going to get a Destiny draw. And if it's backs to the wall, that's hilarious, because they're already on 100 life points, so that won't work. I wish I had a way of knowing what it was. There was like a duel log afterwards where you could see your opponent's hand. His Destiny draw is a trap card of some variety. Alright, let's yeah, let's just bring out Curse of Dragon, because it's fun to bring out Curse of Dragon. That might be a high defense monster, so just in case. Oh, no, Curse of Dragon, attack this. Yaichi's dead. And the Tiger Jet attacks the game. Oh, All of the Haunted, not. Zengi. It's not good. No. Well, I shouldn't be too concerned, because if Zangi attacks V Tiger Jet, they're just gonna lose because Curse of Dragon can wipe out their life point. So he should switch Zangi to defense mode here, but maybe he just wants to deal one last bit of damage, or he's about to tribute Zangi for something. Nope. And then 2 face downs. The cards that we bounced back previously. Although they didn't hurt us before, so hopefully they shouldn't hurt us now. X-Head Cannon, good draw. That's a good combo. We got a rollout, that would actually help. But there's no time because Curse of Dragon has already won us the duel. And Chazz goes one step closer to reclaiming his room from many Slipers and 1 Ra Yellow that have inhabited it. Nice work, my friend. Cool. Let's move on and duel the next team on the list with our Earth deck. Now, Earth. Got another Botanical Lion. I might want to add. What would I take out? Maybe a Gearfried? Because Gearfried's cool thing is that he can't be equipped with anything, which is a good counter against something like Snatch Steel. Alternatively, Botanical Lion also has the effect of this control of this monster cannot switch, and it just has better stats. So yeah, I think Gearfried, love you, man, but it's alright. You're probably in my warrior deck, and you're in my equip spell deck as well, just because Gearfried the Swordmaster. But still, we'll throw in another Botanical Lion. That's a good card, man. $19.6, $13.3, Swin and Gyri. Legendary Ocean deck can be a little bit annoying. I'm not really scared of Gyri's deck. The Allure Queen's never been particularly good. Or at least not in the way he uses them. We've run all the rock, paper, scissors in Chazz's room, so he definitely has something rigged. Maybe he's released some gas, which has made them suggestible to picking scissors. So I know to pick rock. Okay, Luminous Spark, P-Tiger Jet. That's fine with me. Although the annoying thing is, Swin is likely to destroy it with Legendary Ocean. And once again, Chazz has 2 Ojamas in his hand. But I could have Gaia Power. Yeah, there it is. Pushed away that little... I don't even know what it is. Is it a devil? And yeah, Orca Fortress of Darkness. Swin must be very happy with his hand. Yep, and once again, Chazz's hand is basically now useless. So it's going to be up to me to turn this one around. No Gaia Power, but I do have MST and Lightning Vortex and Mirror Force. And the Rock Spirit, so no monsters. Unless... Reasoning. Do I play MST first? Get rid of their face down? I think I want to wait to see what we get from Reasoning before I act any further. Level 4, fairly likely. There goes Bottomless, and it's Obnoxious Celtic Guard. But that at least gives me an Earth monster in the graveyard to summon the Rock Spirit with. I think I shall do. Yes. Now, I'm going to put everything else face down and end. I don't want to use Lightning Vortex on just one monster, so I'm hoping Gyri summons another monster and then I can Mirror Force here. A-Forces is good. MST could potentially help. Okay, I guess I'm Mirror Forcing. Yeah, MST on Legendary Ocean won't be enough. Pool of a Haunted on V-Tiger Jet doesn't do anything, so Mirror Force it is. And Gyri just doesn't have monsters, and I'm gonna pop that face down card. Maybe I should save it for a Legendary Ocean, but that's Ojama Trio. Yeah. I could have lived with Ojama Trio, especially since the last time someone used it against Chazz, which might have been Gyri. Chazz actually turned it to his own benefit. And Chazz now has his own Lightning Vortex. Hopefully Swin doesn't have another Orca or something else strong. Well, he has Premature Burial to bring back the Orca he previously had. And look at me using my MST on Ojama Trio. I mean, I have Lightning Vortex, so it should be okay. Just annoying. Legendary Fisherman. Oh. It's not affected by spell cards. It can handle the electricity. Alright. Zoo the Soul Eater is good. You have 3 monsters to remove. And this lasts until end of opponent's next turn. So it buys us some time. Okay. It's a better play than Lightning Vortex anyway. We want to go after Legendary... Okay, we want to go after Legendary Fisherman while also making sure Orca doesn't destroy us. So we need to get rid of all 3 monsters. If Chazz ever gets Dimension Fusion, then that could be fun. Okay, need to get rid of Fisherman. Oh, we can't attack it. Right. We just can't attack it while Umi's on the field. That's a problem. Unless Chazz plays Giant Trunade. And then Lightning Vortex. Okay. Metamorphosis. Okay, he's ditched his Legendary Fisherman. What 5-star fusion do you have? Reaper on the Nightmare. Oh, the Spirit Reaper fusion. Not destroyed by battle. We have Lightning Vortex, so that's okay. Destroy it when it's targeted by an effect. Can attack directly, and then has Spirit Reaper's discard effect. Alright. Well, we have Lightning Vortex. Don't know if Chazz will actually use it. He is going to use Magical Mallet. If you somehow get Dimension Fusion, that would be amazing. He got rid of Lightning Vortex. And now we've got Frontline Base and MST. And you won't use Frontline Base. Yeah. Cool. Nice go. Allure Queen level 3. Bazoo's level 4, so we're good. It's interesting though. Does Gyri even have, like, the cards required to fuse into that, or does he just have Metamorphosis? Sea Serpent Warrior, yeah, we're in trouble. I mean, I still have Lightning Vortex, to be fair. Frontline base, please. Yeah, thank you. Alright, Chazz is using the Call of the Haunted. Bazoo is the only thing there. I probably would have ended up doing that anyway. Fortunately, we have nothing to remove for Bazoo's effect, but all we need is a card that we can discard. Or Dark Dust Spirit. But then Dark Dust Spirit will just go back to our hand and we'll be left bare. So yeah, we'll discard Dark Dust Spirit. We'll still get its effect, basically. Go, Bazoo! Hopefully Gyri's run out of monsters. And we can attack directly again. Yep. Don't do something stupid like Giant Trunade, Chazz. Okay, he's playing MST. Really doesn't like that Legendary Ocean. I'll bet just about anything that he has another one. Okay, he got rid of Dark Dust Spirit for an extra 300 attack. Don't know how I should feel about that. Torrential Tribute. Bother. That's not good, because I've got nothing in my hand. Hopefully Swin's run out of cards too. Okay, he's setting a monster, that at least gives us some time. Morphing Jar, maybe? I don't even know if he would have a Morphing Jar. Brain Control does not help right now. And Chazz. Dimension Fusion! There it is! Nice. We removed all those monsters from play, and it was all worth it. I mean, Dark Dust Spirit can't be special summoned, but everything else, I think, can come back. No, don't negate it. Oh, fun, you guys. Your Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell. Who even runs that card? Should have played Giant Shroonade first, I guess. Even if he'd have negated that with Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell, we would have. It was Morphing Jar. That's not good, because he's going to get a whole new handful of all kinds of stuff, and we're going to have to wait before we see the benefits of that. Oh, he did have Warrior of Atlantis, which is a pretty good card. She just lost. We've got X-Head Cannon and Luminous Spark. Yeah, he's got Orca Mega Fortress of Darkness. And I've got absolutely nothing, so I'm going to have to find a way of surviving until Chazz's turn. Because only Chazz can turn this around at the moment. Chazz, we might have to give up your room to these guys. I think these guys got a Destiny draw as if, like, they were losing badly. I have I can't even use Brain Control. And I get a Tribute Monster, which would have been perfect if we just had 100 more life points. Yeah. GG's. I'm so annoyed that the card I was waiting for, Dimension Fusion, I said it so many times, Chazz actually draws it, and then they have a stupid trap that negates it. I bet they've just drawn it as well. I'm tempted to go back and review the footage just to double check, because they didn't have that many cards in their hand when they set the Morphing Jar and the 2 face down cards. Alright, well, yeah, I guess that is going to be the end of the episode. So 2 wins and a loss once again. This time we started off with the 2 wins in the cafeteria. We dueled against Tristan and Dante with a hero deck and were able to win. Both of us got out of fusion, which was pretty cool. And then we tried to clear out the trash from Chazz's room, and we started off well, defeating Joshua and Loggy with a fusion deck. Some very timely traps helped us deal with everything they had to offer. Then, unfortunately, we lost to Jairi and Swin. Yeah, they just got a very well-timed Morphing Jar at the end, and we just couldn't survive until Chazz's turn to make the most of cards he got from it. And we lost. I don't know why a water deck has Morphing Jar in it, but there you go. In the next episode, we're going to do 3 more teams. We're going to go to the other Slifer Red rooms and maybe take over one of their rooms, since Chazz unfortunately has lost his. But those were definitely the stakes of this duel. Chazz, you got to earn your room back, buddy. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye now.